We've got a new comic launch, not just announcement, launch of a book called The One You Feed. It's available on digital. If you're willing to go there, you can have it today, seconds after you finish listening to my video. It's by Donny Cates, and it's set in the same world as God Country. So let me talk a little bit about what this comic is, where you can get it, why it matters, and give you kind of the rundown on what this book's all about. Hey everybody, this is Perch. Donny Cates announced a new digital only, really. Although if it gets a good response, I would expect that it does get created or put into print at some point. At any rate, Donny Cates does have crossover coming out next week, but wanted to get a little bit of pre-buzz. No, I'm not. I'm joshing. He basically has wanted to explore more of the world of God Country. God Country was a 2017 comic published by Image that I think really helped establish Donny Cates as a bigger name in comics. He was getting some Marvel work at the time, certainly was growing in his career, but that gave him some indie cred that, it was this kind of surprise cult hit, very unique looking book that was put out with Jeff Shaw. And it captured a lot of people's attention. Big guys with giant swords tend to do that. There's a lot of swords going on in comics right now. But at any rate, Donny Cates had been hinting that he wanted to get back to that world, and so he's done it. And it's The One You Feed. It's 5 issues. It's fantasy kind of terror, much the same tone as God Country. And he's working with Dylan Burnett. And Dylan Burnett was his collaborator for the Cosmic Ghost Rider miniseries. So they're a group that's used to working together. And this product has been put out on Panel Syndicate. So what's Panel Syndicate? This is a digital comics platform, and basically you can go there and you can basically buy it at whatever price you want to pay. So you can put in $0 to this comic, and you can download it, or you can put in more. It's kind of a way of it's a pay for what you believe. There's no DRM, so this thing will of course get scattered all around the internet. But it's a 22-page comic right now. You can download it in PDF, CBR, CBZ, depending on what reader you're using, and you can be reading it right at this minute. And what I don't know, real quick, I've been looking around Panel Syndicate. I don't know that you get to see kind of how much money a product has been made. I think that you basically have the option. You see the title, you can download the title. I don't think you're giving some stats of how well it's doing. But there's a number of titles on Panel Syndicate. So if you're willing to go the route of digital and you're okay trying some stuff out right there, you've got titles by Ed Brubaker up there, Brian K. Vaughan. A couple books by Brian K. Vaughan. You have quite a bit of things out there by some really notable writers who are putting out some good work with Marcos Martin and some notable art talent as well. Some stuff out there by David Lopez. So The One You Feed, again, it is set in the world of God Country. It's available right now. Looks really nice. Again, lots of horror elements, but definitely is going to continue to expand this world. Donny Cates basically saying that, hey, in 2020, it sucks so much. Here's a comic that you don't have to pay for if you can't afford it, but basically trying to build kind of this world and this brand out and try this new model. And I think it's interesting to see these creators trying these new things and seeing if this is a way to go. I think there's going to be, I've seen a lot of criticism about the Panel Syndicate in the past of being something that's going to erode page rates and basically the money that comics brings in. It's way too young of a platform to even begin to go down that path. And right now, part of the game is building branding and building marketing, and this title does that. So anyway, there you go. This is The One You Feed, Donny Cates and Dylan Burnett. If you like God Country, this would be something to check out as it continues in that world. It doesn't look like they're cheaping out on the art. It actually looks really detailed, well colored, nicely put together. It's a quality product that other companies would charge you $4.99 for. So I recommend you go and give it a look, see what you think. Lots of good horrors. It's the right time of year for it, right? And if you are a big Donny Cates fan, here's a chance to sample some of his stuff without having to pay a lot. And of course, if you do like the book and you want to support more things like that, then you can pay $100 for this comic, whatever you choose. It's kind of the opposite of, well, it's both the same as crowdfunding and the complete opposite of crowdfunding. Very, very different model, but I'll keep track of this and be curious how this all evolves and where it goes. Let me know in the comments below, have you used Panel Syndicate? What do you think of this idea? How do you like this new direct from creators to readers at a pay as you like kind of model? And what do you think? This system has been around for a while, but it doesn't have a ton in it. This was founded by Brian K. Vaughan and Marcos Martin back in 2013, and it's an unconventional method. It has not picked up huge. You're not seeing tons and tons and tons of books here, but it is a nice different product, and people try different things. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts below of what you think of all this, and if you would try it, if you've read the comic, what you thought. Otherwise, like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and thanks for listening.